So I got this trailer with my 210 amp battery set up with a 500 watt inverter and all the charging. He did all right with everything, but not the inverter. But I think IB changed it before he sold it for a small inverter and kept his big inverter, because I got a funny feeling it doesn't marry up with this setup, that little inverter. So I got a feeling he just chucked this in, because you see it's not even screwed in properly. So anyhow, we want to run cookers, toasters. You can even run a microwave. You can TVs. You know, we won't run TVs and microwaves, but you can. This is a 2,000 watt, 4,000 watt peak, pure sine wave inverter. So obviously DC 12 volt
DC in.
Sorry, AC goes in,
And then it's AC
DC
out.
coming out. Which is
I got it
12
wrong,
40
so I
volts,
just re-recorded it.
At 50 hertz, so you can run TVs, chargers. I just charge all these batteries. You can basically run the whole household stuff, obviously under 2,000 or 3,000 watts. That runs at 1.5 amp hour per hour on standby, as it is now with little things connected. And then obviously if you use heavier stuff, it goes up to about 5. So with 210 amps, you're not going to flatten those batteries in a hurry. And then the batteries now are charging on a cloudy day at 12 volts, which isn't the big deal. It was at 13 before, but with the sun out, it'll go up to about 14. And we will have, we've got about 15 amp going in per hour. So these batteries, as it stands now on a cloudy day, are charging at 15 amps, goes up to 20 at 15 amps per hour. So if you use it at night time, say 10-20 amps, I worked it out that you on a sunny day, on a good day, maximum you get about 230 amps of charge. So you won't even flatten these batteries, so obviously it just keeps topping up. So it's literally free energy. And it's just, it's crazy that you can do that. It doesn't feel normal plugging things into batteries and inverters and stuff. It's going to make camping really interesting. So I'm going to set all this up properly, pull a board up, circuit breakers, you know, tidy it up a bit, because the guy had it before. This is nasty. He done alright with the batteries, got the right gauge power cabling, but for the inverter, there's meant to be a fuse that. He's just bypassed it for some reason. Didn't know what he's doing. That just needs all ripping out and starting again to make it safe and more efficient as well, because those cables aren't going to carry much ampage. They're supposed to be 3 times that thickness. They're about 10 mil. They're supposed to be about 35 mil. You can see the connectors. Yeah, cool.